What's up, guys? Brian Van Dyne here. Let's set you guys right there for a second. I find my chair. Let me get my chair down. And then I'll show you guys my, basically I've been working on cleaning my trucker cave. Basically, it's like a man cave, except for I'm a trucker, so it's a trucker cave. But I figured I've been working so many hours, guys, like unrealistic amount of hours on that new dump truck. And, you know, it was definitely time for me to clean this shipping container, like big time. Like it was getting pretty bad. And if I'm saying it's bad, it was really bad. I mean, I kind of blew up at my grandpa the other day because I was like, man, everybody brings their junk over here, then I'm stuck with it all, and you know, boohoo me type attitude, and you know, just like, you know, I didn't want to become like you with junk everywhere, and here I am with junk everywhere. I can't even get in my own, you know, shipping container, you know, basically. I can't even get in my own garage, basically, you know, since I don't have a garage. This is my garage, basically, you know, and it was to the point where I was starting to get, like, mad, you know, because it was so unorganized. You know, you couldn't get in without trying to jump over stuff and hop over stuff, and it was just so bad, you know, so bad for me. And you know, that type of stuff, it really slows down productivity. You know, it slows down productivity, it makes your attitude worse, just everything, really, you know. And so I finally took the time today, basically all day today. I was basically putting away all the tools that we had used when we were working on the dump truck, because we're basically done except for the drop axle parts, and that's only going to use, like, you know, a socket and an impact and maybe a crescent wrench or something, maybe a hammer or a crowbar, you know, but that's easy to put away. So I figured I'd put everything away and just try and get it as clean as I could, you know, and try and organize everything. And so I figured I would show you guys basically, you know, what this, you know, kind of looks like when things are the way they should be, you know. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys around, you know. This is how my shipping container is normally going to look from now on, hopefully, you know. You know, if you know, I got to do something, hopefully I can keep it somewhat clean like this. This is kind of what I'm hoping. And you would think a shipping container would be really compact. Eventually, Ryan, I would love to insulate these. They definitely got to be insulated eventually, because in the wintertime you'll get drips and stuff. There's no water on the top right now, but like 1 or 2 of the months there was water all over the top, you know, so that's definitely something that's in the works. Yeah, I know, Joey. I do have the best grandpa, you know. Sometimes he gets on my nerves, though. You know, me and him, we do really good together. Sometimes we just don't communicate on the same frequency, you know. You're having spray foam. How much is that costing you, Ryan? So I wanted to kind of show you guys. Let's just turn you around. Basically, you know, there's quite a bit more room in here now. You can actually walk in here pretty good and see, you know, $1 per square foot an inch. Wow, that could be pretty expensive, I'm guessing. I got my trash can. I got some miscellaneous things that I still haven't figured out where I'm going to put them. And then over on this side is where basically almost all the stuff is right here. He does slide some funny jokes in. He is quite the jokester sometimes. Sometimes that can get on your nerves, though. When he's told too many jokes, sometimes that gets on your nerves. At least my nerves sometimes, you know. 320 per ceiling. That's not that bad. So just the roof is what you're getting insulated. You're not going to do the sides or nothing. So just the ceiling, okay. Well, let me know how that works. If the ceiling is the only thing that needs it, let me know how that works, Ryan. And I might do that. Shoot, for $300? I don't really have to move anything, and they could just come in and spray it, I would think, right? All it does is prevent raining inside. Well, wouldn't you still get some of the moisture on the walls and stuff? I don't know, maybe, I don't know if I ever had moisture on the walls. But I definitely know I had it on the ceiling. They require it empty. Oh, gosh, that sucks. Yeah, see, something like that, man, that would be hard for me to do. Because where am I going to put all my junk, you know? So, over here, I'm going to have all my nuts and bolts and stuff. What's up, Chris? Long time since you've been on a live stream, buddy. I don't have nothing in this yet, but I'm going to be filling this up with bolts, nuts and bolts pretty soon here. Where are you? That can't be your place. It's too clean. What's up, Keckler? So over here we got this is miscellaneous air fittings and stuff. I bought a whole bunch of these. All my air fittings are these right here. These are 1/4 inch air fittings. If you're running a dump truck business, you can do it with a 40-gallon air compressor, but you got to have inch hose and you got to have these. So, got that organized. Yeah. Well, did you go back and watch that video of the refilm? The one I did? I did it with this phone. It's just a streaming service. YouTube streaming sucks. How's the quality right now? Anyways, this is my toolbox. A lot of you guys have seen this thing. So I got some stickers on here from Doug, Lightning Fabrication. He gave me a ton of stickers, so that was super cool of him. We got Grandpa's name on there. We got me and Mackenzie, and then we got Brian and Rosemary down there. And then just some of the stuff that I've bought over the years, you know, just crazy stuff. And then we got the cart over there. That's pretty sweet setup. So, then I got my extension cord just laying there looking like a disaster. The only thing right now. So, and then I was able to close this thing. That's been a long time since I was able to close that. And I got some stuff up there. But, yeah, it's pretty organized for the most part now. I can actually see the top of my toolbox, so super happy about that. All joking around, place looks good, and the corn binder looks good too. Ready to go to work for you. Yeah, definitely. She's definitely getting ready. She's almost there. Let's try and set you guys somewhere. So, I mean, I'm so excited to get in this dump truck, guys. You have no idea how excited I am to go put this dump truck on the road. Like, if I could take some straps and, you know, strap up those drop axles, I'd go for a ride right now. Like, that's how stoked I am with all the work that I've done to this thing. Like, once we get the drop axles back, be into this dump truck basically $61,000. Basically 61. So, and that's all the stuff that I bought. You know, the 4 tires, all the drop axle bushings, the seal, the brakes, just the miscellaneous stuff, some of the lights, the fluids. Oh man, the fluids are a killer, man. Like that $1,000 transmission flush, that hurts, man. Yeah, oil, filters, fluids. I changed the filter on the differential, the torque rods, 2 of the lights. Yeah, that Allison oil is expensive, man. It's expensive stuff, so it's kind of chilly in here. But yeah, dude, I was sitting in it for, I don't know, probably an hour or so. And my wife came out and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm just sitting here, you know." I was looking at a few YouTube videos, just chilling in Facebook, and she's like, "I remember when you used to do this to the other dump truck, the old dump truck. You just come out here and sit in it for hours, you know, just waiting to go to work, you know, before I had it on the road, you know." And I was like, "Yeah, well, it's my baby. Like, I've spent so much money and time on this thing. It's like we're making a connection, and now it's time to go, you know, once it's ready, then it's time to go smash it. You know, it's time to go make some money, you know." So, super, super excited about that. Like, I just cannot wait to get that truck on the road. So, I know you guys are excited too to see that. What's up, work life? I'm about to get my first Allison. Looking forward to it. Dude, Kleckler, those Allisons, man, you can drive it all day. It's like a car, man. It's so easy. So easy. You know, I'm super excited to go get a load of rock with that thing and just spread it on my driveway. I just want to see what it's like to spread with an automatic because I've never done it before. You know, it's got to be so easy because, you know, you just put the box up, start rolling, pop the tailgate, and then you just rev it up. It just goes as fast as you want. You don't got to worry about the gears. So all you have to worry about is the height of the bed, you know, and the speed of the truck. Like, it's going to be so easy. You know, it's not going to take hardly any talent at all to do that, I would think. You know, maybe I'm wrong, though. So, but super excited for this truck, man. Super excited. It's crazy, you know, how far we've come in just 3 years. Like, I never could have imagined, and I don't think any of you guys could have imagined what we have done in 3 years. Like, how many of you guys were thinking, like, 3 years ago, man, this guy's going to have 3 trucks, he's going to have, you know, 2 excavators, a dozer, you know, he's going to be running this crazy operation. Like, what's up, Joey? What's up, buddy? Have I started looking for a driver yet, or am I going to drive it? I feel like I might drive it for, you know, a month maybe, but I'm definitely going to find a driver for it. That's definitely the plan long term, is for me to find a driver. But I'm not going to be rushed so much to find a driver because, you know, the old truck, it doesn't really start working until May. May, June is when it starts to work, the Solo. So I'm probably going to drive it for a month or two. Until we can lock down a solid driver who, you know, gets the program like Brandon does. You know, Brandon's got the program down, you know. Come to work, do the job, go home, you know. You don't need to make any drama. Just come to work, do the work, and go home, you know. That's what we need. Get that AC working first. Yeah, I do need to figure something out about the AC. I'm not an AC mechanic though, right? So I don't really know how AC systems work, other than there's coolant in there and there's a pump, and sometimes the coolant leaks out, right? So I might try and figure it out. I don't know. I might pay somebody to do that, but it'll be in the summertime probably when we get that fixed, because I don't want to spend any more money on the truck until it starts making some money. You know what I mean? I want to try and keep that as low as possible, you know, because we spent all this money on it. Now it needs to make some money first. That's going to be number one driver complaint, no AC. Don't need the AC yet. Yeah, I mean, he can roll the window down. There's 260 right there. Roll both windows down and go 60 miles an hour. You know, the way I see it is my old truck don't have AC. Why does he get AC? You know, I'm the boss and I don't get AC. Why does anybody else get AC? You know? So, I don't know. Maybe that's the cost of being the boss, you know? I would like to get the AC working on it. What's wrong with the AC? I don't know, Blake. I just know it doesn't really blow cold air. Like, of course, I haven't really tried it. It ain't Texas. Yeah, it's not Texas. It's Washington. I mean, you can definitely live without AC in Washington. Like, but when you're paving, it sucks big time. But when you're hauling rock or something, it ain't that bad. You know? Like, I will say, though, just put some Freon in it and see how long it takes to run out. Yeah. And I got a can or two in my blue box. Maybe I'll try and charge it. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm hoping it is, Chris. I'm hoping it's just a small little leak. Yeah, see, work life, he's on board, man. He's lived without it. Hell no, can't live without AC in Washington. What's up, Jacob? What's up, buddy? 99% of the time it's an O-ring. Okay, that sounds pretty easy. Ryobi sucks, yeah. Yeah, where's Chaka? Where's Chaka at? I actually don't own any Ryobi tools, which is amazing because I'm a cheap tool type of guy, you know. Most of the time, I'm a cheap tool type of guy. So, that's pretty crazy. But, hey, since you guys just got here, let me show you what the shipping container studio looks like. Yeah, this is the trucker cave right here. Look how clean this looks. This is like the first time ever. You saw the light to my left and thought it was sunlight and trying to figure out how. Yeah, this is my, that's my Milwaukee light box. Dude, I'm telling you, this thing is freaking sweet, man. You guys got to get one of these. VANDUYN. This is the Milwaukee Pack Box. It's a Milwaukee. This thing is so sweet, man. You can either plug it in and use regular electric, or you can use battery power. It's even got a USB charger for your phone. And then this just goes in here and just kind of closes. If I could do one thing, I would make these little latches a little bit easier to open. They're kind of really stiff. But this is the pack out light charger. Dude, this is freaking sweet, Chris. I freaking love that thing. I mean, look how much light it puts out. This is plenty of light. You don't need any more light than this. So, got my little Derringer sitting there. But yeah, I got everything all look like. I gotta set this thing back. That's too clean. How do you clean anything? Right, Joey? Like, I cleaned this thing. Like, it took me like all day to organize this, man. Yeah, I got connection again. I lost it, but it's back. You need nice lazy boy chair and go hide from the wife, kids, trucks, and kick back, right? Yeah, I mean, this is definitely the place where I'll be kicking it a lot, you know. This is my home, you know. I got some receipts here and stuff. I even got some diagrams of the Hallmax suspension. The guy gave me some pictures, some breakdowns of it. I bought the suspension kit. Cost me like $1,000. Not too excited about that. Big hello from Australia. Yeah, Mike. What's up, Tri-Point Trucking? What you up to, man? What are you guys up to? Check this out, guys. A lot of you guys, some of you guys know, them Hallmarks are pretty simple. In Australia, we use shipping containers to grow weed. That's interesting, Mike. That's a fun fact right there. This is the bearing from that pinion right there that was on my old Peterbilt. Yeah, you haven't seen A-Dog in a while? Oh, he stops in. He stops in every once in a while. She a little chowdered? What do you mean by that? This thing is toast. You can see, it's hard to see with the camera, but I mean, this thing, here's the race. I mean, this thing is just toast. What a waste of a shipping container. Very funny, Mike. I've had this bearing come apart. I've taken it apart before. There we go. That's how you know the bearing's worn out. Oh, my family dog. Oh yeah, he's Mason. He's in the camper. He's in the camper. Look at these. These are almost triangular shaped. I don't know if they're supposed to be triangle shapes. But yeah, this thing, man. This thing was worn out. It's crazy, you know, how much you learn. Yeah, I'm not going to live in a shipping container, man. They're too cold. We're going to be building a house pretty soon. Make necklace out of that, right? That's brand new for a farm truck. Yeah. Yeah, this could be reused. If you really had to. That retirement day is coming up quick. I know, right, Blake? Right? Shoot, one or two more trucks and I'll be retired, man. Hey, Brian, thanks for the t-shirt. Heaps of people ask me where I got it from. I tell them I got it from my main man, Brian VANDUYN. Well, I'm glad you got it, man. It took a while to get there, I guess. I mean, the shipping, man, international shipping takes forever. So when are you going to order the next brand new Pete? Double frame, 6 axles, 605 horsepower, 2050 torque. Yeah, Chris, I mean, I wish I could, but man, I would be driving that thing. I wouldn't, if I did order one of those, I wouldn't be able to hire a driver, you know what I mean? Boom, there it is, put back together. Yeah, about 9 weeks. You could gotta reward yourself. Yeah, but the way I see it, Chris, is, you know, as much as I love driving trucks, I don't see myself driving much longer. The more trucks you get, the more you have to kind of stay back, and you have to do the dispatching, you have to do the maintenance, You have to do all the books and stuff. You already know the most important specs. Yeah, Allison, right there is the most important spec right there. Blake's got it right, man, dude. Those automatics, man. If you guys haven't driven one, the new ones, they are totally the cat's meow. Eaton, not Allison. I don't know about the Eatons, man. I'll tell you what, this Allison is sweet though. You know, it's sweet. Would you suggest doing like a diesel class like online? Like, should I do a diesel? Should I take a diesel class? Or am I recommending to other people you should build a kit home? Are you still in caravan? My miss said that would be really hard with kids. Yeah, we're in basically a camper trailer. It's basically like a 29, 28, 30-foot camper trailer. Not like for people that want to have trucks one day. Larry, what I would suggest is I would just watch YouTube videos online. I mean, that's free. It don't cost you nothing. And you can get just as much knowledge out of the YouTube videos as you could, if not more, than going and taking a course or something. What size home you going to build? Our house is going to be 1,500 square feet. Or get your license and start driving. Yeah, that's a good one too, right there, what Chris said. Or get a license and start driving. And, you know, I would say driving trucks, you're going to get familiar with the parts. You're going to get familiar with looking at them. You're not going to get really familiar with fixing them. Fixing them is really, it's basically trial and error for the most part. Like, I never fixed a pinion before, and I just went for it, and I figured, you know, I said, well, worst case scenario is I got to tow it to a mechanic, and they got to put it back together, you know. Worst case scenario, you know. Best case scenario is I saved myself $5,000 doing it myself. 1,500 square feet is tiny. Do 2,500, you'll thank me later. Yeah, I don't know, Chris. I mean, we don't really need a big house. No way, find a fat bitch girl, that's best. So, I mean, I feel like 1,500 square feet is probably the perfect size for our family because we only got 2 kids. And the thing is if you get too big of a house, your kids aren't going to want to leave, right? When they get old, like, they're going to be like, well, why should I leave? Dad's got this room. Like, we got all the space we need. You know, we're not cramped. When it's just me and my wife, 1,500 square feet is going to be massive. At least that's what I'm thinking. Are you going to have any more kids? My wife wants to have more kids, but I don't really want to have more kids. I feel like 2 is plenty for me. I'm not really a kids type of guy. Like, I thought I was going to be, but I'm not. You know, like, having a son is great and all. Having a daughter is amazing. But I feel like the more kids I have, the less one-on-one time I can spend with them. Each of them. You know what I mean? Before they all start getting lower and lower and lower. And the next thing you know, all you're doing is spending time as like a big family and no one-on-one time. You know, I think one-on-one time is important. And especially with today's society, dude, with the way they're trying to teach kids and everything, dude, you got to be on top of it. 8 kids, holy smokes, dude. 1,500 is super tiny. When your kids get 5 years old, you will for sure want bigger. We might have one more kid. I don't know. We'll just wait and see. Now we know why you like that rough riding Pete trying to kill off the baby gravy. Yeah, it's already killed, Blake. If that was the case, I'm hoping to make another one tonight. Yep, true that, John. To and through, yep. Yeah, I mean, so I used to joke around before I had any kids. I thought I was going to have 12 kids. And then, once we had one, and it was like, yeah, I'm not having this as much as I thought it was going to be. So then we had a second one, which we planned, and then I don't know. I don't have insurance, right? Because I'm running my own business. I could probably afford insurance now, but it's so expensive. I don't want to be insured. I think health insurance is a scam, personally, and I don't want to pay to have a baby either. Like in the '60s, nobody ever paid to have a baby. They just had it in their living room, if you know what I mean. Nowadays, it costs $15,000 to have a kid. Like, seriously? You can do this at home, and now they're charging you 15 grand for it. Practice makes perfect. At least that's what I tell her. Just stop in Planned Parenthood on your way home. $400, 15 minutes. Snip, snip. Best decision I ever made. $400? That's how much it costs? It's definitely not a scam. Wait till someone in your fam gets hurt. You're singing a different tune. Well, Chris, I mean, here's where it becomes. When you're paying, so when I worked at Big Rigs, I was paying like $1,000 a month for health insurance. For what? When's the last time I've been to the doctor? The last time I've been to a doctor has been over 10 years. Why is my insurance $1,000 a month? That's baloney. I should be paying like $20 a month. If it was something like that, $20 a month or $100 for my family, I would sign up today. I ain't signing up for no $1,000 a month crap. That's way too expensive. For what you get, it's way too expensive, in my opinion. What I think though is good is like I got life insurance. Life will be taken care of. That's just where I'm at. Wait until your kid breaks an arm. $15K. Ooh, yeah. They ain't gonna break no arm because they ain't that stupid. They ain't gonna be doing stupid stuff. I never broke an arm. And the government pays you to raise the little buggers. I'm pretty much retired. I have a friend that used a midwife to deliver her kids, and she has 7 kids. If I got insurance, I'm getting all fixed up. How much property do you have? I got 10 acres because the missus just keeps popping them out. I never broke a bone. I never had the time. Oh, right? Well, and so I've never had a reason where I've had to go to a doctor. Like, never. Like, other than I had to get some vaccines so I could go live in Peru for 2 years. Other than that, I've never been to a hospital really ever. I had a birthmark removed, which I didn't pay for. That didn't have to get done. I could have kept that thing. How's your eyes treating you? Still worth it? Oh, hell yeah, Blake. Dude, that was the best money ever spent, man. Every time I'm ever doing something now, I'm like, I gotta put my safety glasses on. I gotta protect this investment. That's $4,000 investment. I gotta protect that. I mean, I'm so glad I got that LASIK done. Holy smokes, man. That has made a big difference in day-to-day living. The missus has one more kid, and I'll be buying a KW on the government's time. That's because you got $1,400 per kid, huh? I told you, man, I ain't turned you wrong yet. You haven't, Blake. You haven't, man. You haven't steered me wrong yet. Blake's definitely got sound advice, man. That he's a stud. He's got good advice. I feel like me and Blake are almost like twins, man. Blake's just a few more months ahead of me in the game. Like, he's already got 3 trucks. I just got my 3rd truck, So I feel like we're kind of right on the same wavelength, just about. Especially with spending and stuff, too, I don't know. I think a lot of you guys probably have the same type of, you know, attitude and that stuff as I do, you know. So, yeah, so glad I got this place clean, man. It feels so much nicer, you know, just chilling in here. How's the live stream quality? Is the streaming quality pretty good just sitting here? Let me know in the chat. Let me know how the streaming quality is. Let me know how the streaming quality is. It's okay. Okay. It's been pretty good so far. It's good. Okie dokie. It's decent right now. Had a couple hiccups, but decent. Yeah, it started having hiccups when I started moving around. So, you know, that just comes with the territory of streaming on your phone, I guess. Good today from New York. Dang, Joe, you're from New York too? Same as Joey and Andrew. Those guys are all from New York. Probably have crap cell service in that area. Yeah, I mean it's okay, but YouTube, the streaming service of YouTube isn't that great. You must have a big cell tower on that container. Steal some of that Starlink signal. Got to get that G7X. I've been this close to buying a signal booster, guys. This close away from buying one. I just don't know what to buy. That's the only reason I haven't bought one yet, is because I don't know what to buy for T-Mobile, you know? It's not like I've talked to somebody who has one and they're like, oh, you got T-Mobile? Buy this one, you know? If you get one, I know the best one. Which one? Send me a link, Blake. Send me a link, and I'll buy it. As long as it's not like $1,000 or something. I can't pay $1,000 for a signal booster. WeBoost is good. Get the camera, dude. It'll take the quality of your content to a new level. Yeah, YouTube ain't paying me enough to get another camera, bro. I wish they were, but they ain't quite paying me enough. I've got one. Went from no service at my house to full service. Okay. Yeah, send me the link to that, Blake. As long as it's not like $1,000 or something. How much was it? My wife has really been considering. She's this close away from buying another camera. She's trying to sell her old Canon Rebel or whatever she has, and getting a new camera. And she's gonna do some videoing for me with that. The problem is those cameras, they're all gravy and all, you know, but you can't live stream on them. You know, my phone is what I live stream on. Mine was $600, but it's a lot cheaper now. See, $600 is still a lot of money, man. I mean, I just don't know if I could justify that for a signal booster. Like, because I have decent signal. It's just the streaming sucks, you know. I mean, there's definitely been times where I wish I had it. Live stream is the lazy way. Yes, it is, Chris. It's definitely so much easier than actually videoing and then editing and then posting the video. I will pay $600 to get signal at my house. Yeah. I mean, I have pretty good signal here. No, man, I ain't getting Verizon. They're way too expensive, bro. Verizon is way too expensive. I got T-Mobile. I'm sticking with T-Mobile, man. I've had T-Mobile for 8 years now, 9 years now. Like, I'm faithful T-Mobile, man. They've been the cheapest. Like, we got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 phones, unlimited data, unlimited calling, unlimited texting, and we pay like $80 a month. That's it. Every time you stop every time you stop to read a comment, I think it froze. Oh yeah, that's because normally it is frozen. No, it's just a hotspot. It's unlimited, $40 a month. That's not that bad. My Verizon is rock solid wherever I go. But I have hotspot on my phone that I already pay for. Mason! My dog's out here. He's wandering around. But, guys, I am so stoked to get this dump truck on the road. Hey, buddy. Come here. Oh, yeah, that's my dog. Good boy. Hey, can you hop up here? Can you hop up here? Oh. He's like, yeah, right. You guys want to see my dog? I'll just show you real quick. Mason! There he is. Yeah, there you are, buddy. Say hi. Say hi to him. I'm going to put this back so it doesn't start glitching out. It just came out. It's whole home Wi-Fi, but runs off their cell service. But you don't have Verizon, though, do you, Blake? Or do you have Verizon for your cell phone? See, if I bought something like that from Verizon, would T-Mobile be like, well, you can't use that on your cell phone because that's Verizon or something? You know, they're always doing crap like that. Yeah, there's the flea bag. Except for he don't have any fleas. But he does have some freaking gnarly farts, man. That dog, man, he can clear out anything. You have it for your phone also, yeah. Dude, it's getting freezing cold out here. I'm about to call it a night, guys. It's getting cold, man. No, it's router. You plug it in and it sends Wi-Fi to your phone or computer. Oh, okay. But, so, when I do my live streams, like, how would that work? Like, I connect my T-Mobile phone to the Verizon hotspot. Does he run away or he stays close? He stays close. He's always really close. Sometimes if we go on a walk, though, and he sees like an animal or something, poof, he's gone, man. That dog will chase anything. Anything that moves, man. He will chase it just because he loves chasing things. You know, deer, squirrels, birds, what you name it, dude. He's gone. He'll chase it. And he just gets tunnel vision. He don't listen at all. But when we're just around here, he stays pretty much around here. He don't go anywhere. It's for people that live in the boonies. Any type of dog with the bull breed has nasty farts. Dude, I'm telling you, man, dude, that dog can clear any room, man. Especially if he's eating any type of bread or something. Oh, your phone will be on the Wi-Fi and it would be just like doing a live stream from McDonald's or anywhere else that you would be using the Wi-Fi. Yeah, but I don't know how good Verizon service is at my house. I mean, I assume it's probably pretty good. Verizon is generally pretty good everywhere for the most part. But $40 a month? I feel like within 3 years, I'm going to have fiber optics at my house. We're going to have high-speed internet within like 3-4 years. You know, but you guys don't want to wait that long. I know you guys. I need to put this on my old Peterbilt. This is another windshield or window roller downer. $40 a month, says the guy who spent $60K. That's why I got no money, bro. I just spent $60K. Oh, yeah, you would have to put your address in to see if it's available, but it's 50 to 60 megabytes down. 50, 60 MB down? What's that mean? You don't need vice grip work just as good. Yeah, the vice grip works, but it sucks trying to roll that thing up. Rolling it down's fine. Rolling it up sucks. And besides, I got this one. This one was laying in a box I had from my 1969 F250. All I gotta do is put this on there and put the screw in, and then it'll be good to go. 40 bucks a month. That's just one extra air sandwich a month. One extra air sandwich? What's that even mean? I don't even know what that means. That means I gotta work 30 more minutes a week or a month to pay for that. I gotta work 30 minutes a month for that. I don't know. No, your employee does. Yeah, you got that right, Blake. You got that right. I'm gonna have to tell him that. I'm gonna tell him my YouTube guys want me to get high-speed internet, so you gotta pull another hour on the shift. So what happened to the Ranger idea, Brian? Dude, Chris, every time I go to buy a pickup, man, I end up buying a stinking dump truck instead, man. I'm telling you, man. Every time I go to buy a pickup. Last time I wanted to buy a 1-ton, boom, I bought the new Super Dump. This time I was going to buy a pickup, bought this truck, man. I was this close to buying a Toyota Tacoma. I'm going to buy a Toyota Tacoma once I pay my grandpa back for this. I'm definitely buying a Toyota Tacoma, man. Limited. It's going to be friggin' the cat's meow. It's going to be nice. Leather seats, sunroof. It's going to have the wireless charging. I'll just toss my phone in and it'll be charging. Every time he goes to buy a truck, someone talks him into a dump truck. That's right, man. Every time it happens, man. Like, I start talking about buying a pickup, and then boom, somebody's like, hey, man, you should get a dump truck, you know? It happens, too, every freaking time, man. It's like, I'm just destined to never own a nice new pickup, you know? I don't know. One of these days, Toyotas are legit. I love mine. My first car was a Yoda. So, Chris, what's the difference between a Toyota and a Ford Ranger? I mean, they're basically the same. They just got different names on the hood. Now you need to buy yourself a little service truck with compressor in it. Remember, the new Pete, I was like, oh, you don't need that. You need a new dump truck. Yep. Yeah, I mean, as soon as I got started thinking, I was like, $70,000 for a pickup, $70,000 for a dump truck. Dump trucks make money, pickups cost money. Dump trucks make buttloads of money, pickups don't make me any money. You know, and just higher, and I'm like, man, I gotta buy another dump truck. Toyotas are legit. Mazda and Ford were the same, not Toyota. No, I know that work life. I know that the B1 or whatever was the same, or whatever it was. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos, but they're competing in the same class is what I meant to say. Like the Toyota and the Ford Ranger, they're both mid-class size pickups, and they basically have all the same things, you know. But the difference is the Ranger beats in speed, it beats in towing capacity. It, you know, I thought it was going to be cheaper, but it's actually not going to be cheaper. So I mean, on paper, the Ranger seemed like a better fit for me, but then I went and I sat in both of them, and I was like, the Ranger is what I want. Like, everybody was like, oh, the Ranger's faster, you know. And I'm like, okay, but is the Toyota slow? You know, the stock Toyota that I drove wasn't slow at all. It was a great setup for what it was. So I was like, the heated seats, I could toss my phone down and it was charging without any cords, like that right there. Sunroof, you know. The Toyota also had a electric backslider. The Ranger had a manual. I want a new Ford Bronco. I had an old Mazda B2000 with the Isuzu diesel. It was the best beast for a 15-year-old. Yeah. Full-size pickup is the only way to go. Yeah. I mean, a full-size pickup is nice and all, but I realized that I don't really need a full-size pickup. Like, all my pickups that I've ever owned, I've always had a toolbox in it, so I've never really ever truly had a full-size pickup. Is this charged? Yep. Well, you should leave those chargers in the camper, because I'm going to be bringing them back in eventually.
Not now.
Oh, you're going to get sassy with me when I'm on live stream. You hear that? She wants my chargers out here. She doesn't want the chargers in the camper. A pickup is nice, but and hear me out here. Tesla. Right, Blake? I was trying to convince my wife, like, babe, when we get you a car, it should be a Tesla. You got to convince her, man. You got to convince her. Here, come on. You got some stuff on your lip. Yeah, I was trying to convince her, like, I want a pickup. And then I was like, you should get a Tesla, though. I mean, they're pretty sweet. Like, I've watched some videos. I even thought about the Tesla pickup, but I'm like, it's not quite my style. Kenzie, you need a Tesla. SUV Tesla.
It doesn't look like an SUV.
Our tires on Combiner same size as
SUV.
I don't know if they are, Joe. What?
That has to be SUV.
She wants an SUV. See, for a second there, she was like, I want a pickup. I want a pickup. And then she changed her mind once she drove the pickups, and then she's like, I want an SUV.
Well, SUV or a pickup?
SUV or a pickup.
Pickup has to have a
canopy.
Yeah.
Canopy. Felicia didn't want one even after we drove it, but now she says she don't think we would get anything else. International Model X. Like the sweater, bro. Thank you, Alex. You need the Model Y, just like mine. Yeah. Yeah, trust me, I'm on the same page as you, man. Like, we are bros, man. Like, well, you got the Tesla? I want a Tesla, man.
Well, you get a Tesla, and I can get a pickup.
No, I'm the one that needs the pickup. You're the one that needs the Tesla. I mean, think about it, honey. If we get, like, solar panels, we could basically be driving for free. Like, once we buy the solar panels, we can charge that thing for free. You know what I mean? Right?
I can see my brother coming over and...
Oh, dude, your brother would be in love with your car if you got a Tesla.
Yeah. He likes Teslas.
Yeah, for free, right? That's where I'm at right there, free. Like, once you pay for the solar panels, then it's all, you know, then it pays for itself. Just wait till they put tax on sunlight. They will work life. They will.
They probably will.
I bet you money, dude. 60 years from now, they'll be like, how many square footage of solar panels you got? Okay, well, that's $500 per square foot. You have to pay that. They're going to do that eventually. You know that.
Yeah.
Model Y performance. You buy her what she wants. She take very good care of you and kids. She do a very good job. Laugh my butt off. Yeah. By then, we will be charging by geothermal, right? I mean, maybe by then, Blake, we might be traveling to Mars, man. We might be living on Mars. I mean, that'd be cool.
I'm not surprised. 100 years from now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's hard to kind of guess that type of thing. Because, like, okay, so we traveled to the moon. When was that? That was like in the 80s or something? Or no, that was even before then. That was the 60s.
I think it's 60s when they...
We put a man on the moon in the 60s.
I think it's the 60s.
And then the space program basically was like, after that, and like it never went anywhere. And then Elon Musk was like, yeah, let's go to Mars, you know. And then Trump made the Space Force or whatever. And now we're back kind of on track to going to outer space, which, you know, I really think humans should be going to outer space. I think that's freaking cool.
It probably will eventually happen.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely going to happen.
Not in our lifetime, but I think it will eventually happen.
Yeah, definitely going to happen. I mean, I'll be the first dump trucker on Mars. I'll know that. That'd be cool.
Fine.
I'd be mining that red rock, shipping that back to the United States. I'd hate to see them insurance rates. Right, Blake?
$1 million.
Are we going to have dump trucks on Mars or just staying local? Yeah. Hell, have them work life because he's out there. Yep. You're funny, Chris. I am out there, though. So.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm alone now.
You're not a loner. Don't even say that.
Sure.
It's cold out here, huh?
Yeah.
Is it time for me to come in?
There's time for kids.
Did you guys watch a movie?
Just one of those kids movies.
Kids movies. Hopefully you get a fuel surcharge hauled to Mars, right? Well, I'll tell you what, man. With the price of gas now, like, the price of fuel is going up way too fast. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention to that. Yeah. I've been paying attention because I've been paying for it. It's going way up too high, too fast, in my opinion.
Within like a month.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, what's the price of diesel now? Like $3.20 a gallon?
It's the same price as gas.
What is it?
Gas is like $3.20.
Yeah.
$3.20.
Yeah, we're paying like $3.20 a gallon now.
Depending on what gas station you go to.
Like 5 months ago, we were paying $2.20. Now we're paying $3.20.
Yeah.
$1 more per gallon already, thanks to Biden.
At least in Washington. But
man, somebody needs to impeach that guy. Yeah, back to $80. Yeah, see, that's another reason why I'm not going full-size pickup. Because every other presidential election, the gas shoots up to $20 a gallon, just about. You know?
And then a year or two, then goes down.
I talked Felicia into the Tesla because we have free gas. So technically, I can run my generator from natural gas to charge the Tesla for free. Dude, that's cool, man. So, but, I mean, like, that's one of the main reasons also I was thinking, okay, mid-size pickup, they get way better fuel economy.
And if we did get a Tesla, it would be after the house.
Of course.
House.
Of course, but we're still going to get a Tesla, though. We're going to get one. Because I think Elon is cool. I mean, I think he's got it going on. If I ever endorsed a billionaire, that's who I would endorse. That guy's cool. He's got some crazy thoughts, but, I mean, don't we all? You know?
Not me.
Oh, yes, you do. You married me. That's crazy enough right there. When we go in, we should probably bring these receipts in. These are all receipts that have to go in. I talked to Felicia into the Tesla because we have. Oh yeah, I already read that. You gotta keep SUV. Yeah, no, we definitely gotta have an SUV. I think.
I like the SUV.
SUV, or basically we said a pickup with a canopy, which is basically SUV, right? All right, later, Chris. Thanks for tuning in, buddy, man. It was nice hearing from you. All right, guys, I think it's time for me to head in too. So, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to pound that like button before you guys leave, and I'll catch you guys on the next live stream. It'll probably be in a few days. Well, actually, I might do one tomorrow, showing you guys the power panel we're getting installed. Yeah, she came out as soon as we started talking about kids. Anyways, guys, don't forget to hit that like button before you check out. So I'm going to catch you guys on the flip side, and you guys have a good night, and, have a great weekend. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow, maybe I won't. We'll see what happens. Later, guys.